Hi, Jared Voley here, creator of the Faster and Funnier stand-up comedy course. If you're trying to learn how to write stand-up comedy and you think that one-liners might be the way for you to go, then definitely check out all the great one-liners that are already out there. You can find their videos on YouTube. I would definitely check out Mitch Hedberg. He is one of the best one-liners that have ever lived. He's absolutely hysterical. And then also check out Stephen Wright. He's another amazing comedian. And pay special attention to these one-liners because you'll notice that even though they're such short setups and punchlines, that they get a lot of their personality into these jokes. And you'll definitely see that if you compare Hedberg with Stephen Wright. So that's what you're going to be shooting for in your own one-liners. Don't just think that you only have to use just the words, because if you do that, then you're going to be only communicating about 7% of what you could be communicating to the audience. And that means your jokes are going to be a lot longer in order to say the same amount of, in order to communicate the same amount, when you could just be using gestures or cutting straight to the point or using voice inflection, that kind of a thing. So if you really want to learn how to do one-liners, check out the great one-liners that are there. And also look at your own writing and how you write. If you tend to be someone who's very choppy in their writing, you love picking up new subjects and just seeing what happens, then doing a one-liner might be the way for you to go. However, if you're more of a comedian like me that likes to have one idea and then just flesh it out and create this big long story, then one-liners probably aren't going to be the way to go. However, you can bounce between doing one-liners and stories as much as you want in your career. I've tried out one-liners myself as a comedian, and it really wasn't the way I wanted to go. However, even though I tell long stories, some of my stories last 10 or 15 minutes long, they're very long stories. Even though I do that, I still throw in one-liners all the time. In fact, some of my best jokes are one-liners, and I use them to build momentum very early in my set, or as a joke as a saver joke. If some of my jokes didn't work as well as I wanted to, I just throw out a couple of one-liners, and all of a sudden I got the audience back, and I can continue on with my story. So it's a great skill to have either way if you're going to be doing storytelling or doing one-liners. So you can learn a lot more at creativestandup.com.